Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth. So they removed two of my videos again, 351, which I can't remember what the title is, and 368, which is about thought crime and COVID-19, ironically. I've listened to 351 and I've agreed that with their view that, okay, maybe, because now I know that it is a false piece of audio from Jonathan James, I believe his name is. I've recorded a special bit to the end. I'm going to put it on with my original analysis of listening to that, which in that case I did actually doubt quite a lot of it. So, but I was under the impression, like I say, in the bit that I've recorded to put at the end to explain why it's altered, although the original is still on LBRY and Odyssey. Maybe on Facebook. I can't remember if I put it on there or not. Is that I was analysing it, much like if you played a clip of Adolf Hitler and his speech, which is full of hate crime and anti-Semitism and all that kind of stuff, as a way of like showing this is what was said, now I'm going to talk about that, and allowing listeners and viewers to make up their own decisions, like they got their own free minds to be able to do so. But it seems like YouTube take a very strict policy on certain things and not other things that they probably should be. But anyway, that's fine, so I've done that. But 368 they wanted to remove. I think it's because of the time code they put is usually always at the very end of the video, so I don't know if that means the whole video or what. But it's landed on a bit just before the end where I mentioned about Bill Gates and that quote from his TED talk about reducing population. So I've just mentioned that he said that to reduce population, and he mentions vaccines and making vaccines better and this, that and the other. And then like when I'm looking online, it tries to defend why he said that he's not trying to say that by killing them. And I didn't imply that either. I'm just repeating what he said. It doesn't make sense. How can you, they're sort of suggesting by making vaccines better. Let me just read this bit out for you. How they quantify his argument of what he said, if I can find it. Firstly, we've got population, he said during the talk organised by TED, a non-profit organisation devoted to spreading ideas. This is Bill Gates. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproduction health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 to 15%, but then we will see an increase of about 1.3. However, this is the Reuters. However, Gates was not suggesting the global population should be killed off using vaccines. He is instead saying that improving public health using vaccination can reduce unsustainable population growth in the future and with it lower carbon emissions. Now, I don't know how you get to that conclusion. How does making vaccines better reduce your population? Because I would have thought if you make vaccines better, that means people live better, live longer, no? If you make healthcare better, people live longer and then we'll have more children, won't they? Why would, I don't get the correlation between, I'm not suggesting anything before YouTube, oh no, remove it, alert, someone's saying an idea, oh my God, we're living in 1984. How does making something better, I don't know what, unfortunately it would have been great if someone sort of asked him, what do you mean? So how can we reduce population by 10-15% by making things better? Is it by making things better then people will be they won't have children because they're now better? Because I mean, if you're getting vaccines that are stopping people dying of COVID or stopping dying of cholera or whatever, then they're going to live longer and there's more chance of them having children, no? Or if their healthcare is better, or their lifestyle is better so they don't die early of known diseases and stuff, or they get treated earlier. Why would that reduce? I don't get it. Anyway, so I'm fighting for that one to be put on. I'm sure they'll refuse it because they don't give you an option to put why you think it should be allowed. And now they want you to take training, for fuck's sake. They want me to take training to know what videos that I should put on about YouTube. Because I thought when YouTube came on, there was a place, well, it was originally, where you could air your views. I'm not airing like terrible views. I'm putting out suggestions and saying like, this is what I've heard, this is what I think. Oh my God, I'm not allowed to think that anymore. I have to take training to know what videos. Go give training to the world leaders that kill people that got blood on their hands. Go give training to all those criminals that are allowed out around the world doing things and saying things that are terrible and actually doing things, not just words. You're making me into Winston Smith. Taking training, really? Soon I won't be able to write a diary. You want to put a camera now on the window over on YouTube and watch me behind the photos. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable to take training, because I quoted a quote from the billionaire of Microsoft, Bill Gates, of a comment he said, and suggesting that I don't understand how that... Well, to me it seems like he's saying that, well, no, I can't say it, because if I say it then they're going to remove the video. I can't say what I think. Oh dear. But I don't know, I'm fed up now, I give up with it. But the thing is, like, YouTube is the biggest platform for videos, even though I only get like 3 views, but maybe it doesn't matter if I put it somewhere else, but I've always had it there, so I like it to be the home of John Doyle Poems and the Pursuit of Truth. It's just a shame that you can't hear something and then give your opinion on it. You can't have a right to reply. You can't have freedom of expression or thought if it differs with what YouTube decide. And a lot of the times it's erroneously used. Alright, take care, it's easy, God bless and peace.